Alright, what's going on? So today I'm going to be doing a reaction that is not necessarily a first reaction, but I've just been really wanting to do this video because I really want to talk about it. This is going to be the Gorillaz Feel Good Inc. I really like this song for a lot of specific reasons, and I'd love to go over some of the points in it. And there's some personal things that I'd like to go over about it as well that have kind of inspired me for my own life. But let's get into it and we can talk about it as we go along. Right off the bat, I love like the style of it. I love the animation in this. So I don't know if you already know this, but this band is basically just all animation. It's an animated band, so they're not like real people who are in the band. I mean, the people who are making the music are real, but this group is built out of a bunch of people who feature on each song. So it's not the same people in each song. It was started by one main guy, though, I believe, who was initially, I don't know if he was the lead singer or at least he was a part of the song or part of the band Blur. Their biggest song was Song 2, if you've ever heard it. But I just think this is such a cool concept that they've built an entirely like fictional band and can be really creative with it. I really like a lot of their music because it has such just like a chill like vibe to it. You can just kind of like chill. You can sing along to it if you want. Some of the words are a little harder to understand, but it has such a I don't know, it gives you like that inner feeling where you can just feel the music. It doesn't have to be super hard or super intense, and it's got some weird little things during the song to kind of break it up. And what's really cool is it's really hard to put this band into one genre. It doesn't sound just like rock. Some people have brought up it kind of sounds like old hip-hop or R&B or something like that. There's just a lot to go into these songs that they make. It's one of the coolest things about it because it bridges so many different genres, and it's like it's their own sound. Just even the little things in the song. If you hear that like static to the audio.
Shoot, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, bear repping in harder this year. Watch me as I gravitate.
I love when that dude with the real deep voice comes in, starts rapping. It's so, not necessarily out of place, but it's so different. I think that's so cool out of this song, because that part always just gets me like, ugh. I like getting into that part. That's my favorite thing with this is like you got rap in it. It's kind of, I got like a little like hip-hop-ish feeling beat, but it's got like a lot of rock elements to it, and it has like smooth singing along with rapping, and it's like it just has so much to it. And I think these are, obviously it's like a super popular song, but I still feel like it's completely underrated for, you know, how much people still don't know about these songs and this band and how cool it really is.
Yo, we gon' ghost town, this Motown with your sound. You in the blink, gon' bite the dust, can't fight with us. With your sound, you kill the ink, so don't stop, get it, until you chat ahead and watch the way I navigate.
These visuals are awesome.
Windmill, windmill for the land, I'm forever hand in hand. Take it all out on your stride, it is taking falling down. Love forever, love is free, let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land, is everybody in? Don't stop, get it, deep high, captains in it, steady, watch me navigate.
Yeah, this I've never really dug too deep into like the actual meaning of this song. If I were to say anything really about it, I think it would mainly be a guess. But I don't even want to speculate on it because I know it'd probably be wrong. There's so much going on in these, like, and it's such obscure images that any guess that I would have would probably be wrong unless I really looked up like the specific lyrics and really dove into it. I usually just like to enjoy this song because it's such a good sounding song. There's definitely got to be a message to it because there's like that whole like I get the sense of like that whole anti like corporate feel to it. There's got to be some kind of sentiment there along with like because like they have like the bright side of like the windmill and they're just out playing music, and then there's this big like industrial like complex off to the other side, looks dark and dingy. There's got to be something, you know, messaging along those lines, but I've never really dug in deep enough other than just like looking at the visuals and hearing some of the basic lyrics to really understand it.
Don't stop, get it, deep high, captains in it, steady, watch me navigate.
I always gotta forget how fast the song goes by. Yeah, I mean that's basically it. But yeah, so this song is really cool to me, and this group is really cool just for the flat out fact of how creative it is. And I love that they have this like band that's not like a real band, but they still are like a group creating music, and they take all these outside people that come together and just constantly contribute to this one group. And I just think that's such a cool idea. And I know that's been done before, I think, or there's other bands that were like animated bands. This is the only one I know of, at least mainstream. I might want to check out some other ones as well to kind of compare them to see like what they do differently. This is one of the only ones I know of, but I always thought it would be really cool. My own personal thought is I want to be able to create something eventually myself. I'm not really musically talented, but I come from a background of video production and cinematography and, you know, directing, different things like that. I thought it'd be really cool to put together the combination of music and video in more of like a... I don't know what the word would be for it, but what I'm trying to say is like if you have almost like a short story or like a short film and create music around that where the music is telling the story but you're also visually telling the story, almost like if you were to expand a music video and have it be longer and more detailed, have like more character development out of it. And you know, maybe create some kind of series along that line. It's just something I've always pondered for a long time. I don't really have the accessibility, but I mean, you guys don't really care about what I'm doing right now, but this is just why I find this song so fascinating, because it kind of relates a little bit to something that I would like to do at some point in the future, if I were to do anything creative. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting group. I know they put out more music. I might want to react to some of their newer stuff, because I can't remember the last album I listened to that they came out with, which I think was around 2016 or sometime a few years ago. I haven't really listened to anything recent, if they came out with recent stuff. But they definitely have some odd music. I really like the style of it. I like that you can't really narrow it down to one specific genre. And I don't know. There's not a whole lot more I can say about it, because I don't know about the band in detail. I want to learn more, but I'm going through so much music right now, and so many people giving me suggestions, and there's so much I have to get to, along with, you know, still living my actual life. But I'll get to it eventually. I just wanted to do this because I find this type of art so interesting, and I feel like it could go in so many different directions, just because you're not limited by much. You can get all kinds of different music styles. You can get all kinds of different stories because it's done by animation. It's not like there's so much that's possible with this. This is why it's so cool. But let me know what you think about this band. Let me know if there's any other songs by them that you think I should listen to, especially some of the newer ones that I haven't heard. And, you know, if you like this video, throw me a subscribe, or, you know, just like the video. Give me your thoughts. I'm interested. But thanks for watching.